Why we have a pretty decent card tomorrow. We got Nicolau versus Alex Perez in the main event. We have a little week break from probably the best card of all time, and then we got a pretty good card next week. I'm excited. We got two bets in this card. Can't wait to talk about it. Little recap: we're 2-2-1 the last 5 events. Last event we went 1-3, minus 4.6 units on the night. Max Holloway was a great bet, and then I lost on Jamal Hill. Yeah, Jamal Hill got caught, man. Pereira was the better fighter, man. Congrats, Pereira betters. I also bet on Marina Rodriguez. I thought that she won the split, but I mean, I lost a split decision, is what it is. And then the Cater bet was a bad bet. So without further ado, we're gonna get back on track this weekend, and I can't wait. We got two bets, both underdog bets, and let's get it. So first fight of the night, we got Gabriel Benitez versus Maheshate. Yeah, man, I'm going to pick Maheshate. I think that he's the better fighter right now. It's kind of hard to trust Benitez. He's pretty washed up, and, Jim Miller just destroyed him. Maheshate, this is a striker versus striker matchup. I don't really think Benitez is going to go out there and, ragdoll him or pull a Slava class on the feet. So I'll go with Maheshate for the dub, but no bet. Next fight, we got Ivana Petrovic versus Wing Na. I definitely got Petrovic here. I'm not confident, in weighing the minus 800 juice here, but I'll pick Petrovic for the pick. Next fight, we got James Llontop versus Chris Padilla. I was going to bet on Llontop versus Gabriel Green, man. I watched the tape. I was going to get plus money. I was excited about it, but then, Green pulled out. This is a different matchup. Llontop's a big favorite here, like 4-1. He missed weight, but I still think he's a lot better. I think he's a good striker, and I'm excited to see his debut here. So I'll go with Llontop for the dub. So 3 fights, 3 favorites. Next fight, speaking of favorites, Mann versus Kevin Souza. I got Kevin Souza here. Not confident in this pick. I just don't think Mann is UFC material. I'm not saying Souza is either, but I think she's better than Marcin Mann. So I'll go with Souza. Next fight, Dontel Mays, Kyle Machado. This is a jobber fight. I'm going to pick Machado to get the win. I'm not confident at all. Never bet this fight. I just think that he's a little better on the feet. So I don't really think Mays has to grapple and exploit. So I'll pick Machado. Next fight, Austin Hubbard, Michael Figlak. Yeah, this is tough, dude. It really is because, Hubbard's a big dog, and he's plus 150. I'm going to pick him to get the win, but I'm just not confident. I just don't – it's definitely not a fight I want to bet on. I think he's a better striker. Figlak's a better grappler. I just don't know if Figlak's going to go out there and dominate him on the mat. I mean, Hubbard's ground game's really not the best, but I think he's more tactical on the feet. I think he can win a very close decision. I'm just not confident in this bet or in this fight. Next fight, Ronnie Yahya, Victor Henry. I got Henry. I mean, he's a big favorite. The biggest favorite in the card. Yeah, I think he's just going to keep it on the feet, man, and just piece Yahya up. So I got Henry. So main card, we got first fight of the night. We got Tim Mean versus Uros Medic. And, yeah, man, this is my first bet of the night. I put 1.5 units on Tim Means at plus 240. And, yeah, there's something that, I've been doing, I've been betting on the younger fighter quite a bit. But once in a while, you have to just go off from that, I remember the last time I bet on an older fighter was when Robbie Waller knocked out Nico Price. And that was a great 2-1 underdog bet. And he smoked him. This is a different fight, Means is 40 years old, Medic's 30, and Medic is the better striker. I think he has more power on the feet, but I do think that Means is a good striker too. And at 40 years old, I feel like Means is still good enough to win this fight. That's why I had a bet Means here. Plus 240 is kind of disrespectful. I think the line should be a lot closer. It's just Medic's 9-2, and he's still green, and his best win is against Seamusburger, and in a fight where he got dropped, and it was 1-1 going in the third, and I think Dirty Bird would beat Seamusburger right now easily, man, in my opinion. So just because he's 40, and I get it, he was on a 3-fight losing streak and stuff before the last fight, but I mean, he was still on a pretty good run, 4-3 in his last 7, and those 3 losses, Kevin Holland due to submission, and then Alex Morano due to submission, and then one of them was to split the Max Griffin. I just don't think Medic has the submission. Like the grappling to submit him. I mean, Tim Means has been subbed a lot. That's how he loses. I mean, he's been knocked out one time in the UFC against Nico Price in a fight that Means pretty much dominating. I mean, Medic could knock him out here. Medic could sub him. I feel like a KO is a little more likely, but this is my thing. I feel like if Medic doesn't get him out there in the first round, I think that Tim Means going to take over. Tim Means has more ways to win. I think he has the grappling upside as well. He can get takedowns, but he's a 4-inch reach advantage too. He has dirty boxing. I mean, Tim Means, even though he's 10 years older, man, I like the pace, the pressure. I think that the 40-year-old, the plus 240 dog has a grappling advantage. He has the cardio advantage. I mean, he has a good jab, 4-inch reach. He's durable. Like the guy has a good chin, man. Like I just don't think it's going to be easy for Meta to go out there and finish him. Like if he goes out there and subs him early, congrats him. I don't think he can, and I think it's going to be hard for him to knock him out early. I mean, Means is a very durable dude, and like I said, one dude has knocked him out in the UFC, and that was Nico Price a long time ago. Nico Price's prime in a fight where Means was dominating him. So I think Means has more volume. I think he's a bigger dude too. Good elbows in the clinch, and like I said, 4-inch reach advantage, good jab, good kicks. And he's more experienced. I mean, way more experienced, good body work. So I think if he pays off to the body, man, he's going to get him out of there. I think he can win a decision. I think he can win this fight late. I think this is going to be a good fight for the plus 240 underdog if he survives early, man. And we just have not seen a lot from Medic. I mean, he is powerful striker, but just not good grappling. And he slows down. So I'm going to go with Tim Means. I think he's going to make this a dog fight. He's going to survive a close first round, and he's going to get him out of there, man. So first bet of the night, Tim Means plus 240. A lot of people are picking Medic, so I can't wait to show the whole world, man, that, plus 240 underdog Tim Means is a good bet. So let's get it. First bet of the night, 1.5 units, plus 240. More experience, more ways to win. Make it a dog fight, and the old man 40-year-old Tim Means is going to win. So there you go. Next fight, we got my last bet of the night. We got Jonathan Pearce, David Onama. I bet on Onama 3 units plus 145. He missed weight, by 2 pounds. Didn't look like it was a bad weight cut. Hopefully he's going to help with the takedowns. But I think this is a pretty good matchup, man, for Onama. This is a striker versus grappler matchup. Onama is 1-0 since going to Factory X. I thought he looked good last fight. He got taken out a couple of times, and he reversed and got back up. I think JSP is a good grappler. I think he can get takedowns. I just don't think he has the grappling to dominate Onama. I think Onama is going to keep on getting up and possibly reverse JSP. And on the feet, it's a mismatch. Onama's so much better on the feet. JSP gets hit so much. And, there's a pure striker versus grappler matchup in the Apex. And I think Onama is going to stuff the takedowns. If he gets down, get right back up, and make GSP work, and I think he's going to knock him out, man. I actually think he's going to get a knockout here in the first, second round. I think he's so much faster on the feet, way more athletic, and I think Onama's going to keep on getting better, man, and I think this is a good matchup for the 29-year-old, 2-inch youth advantage, but just a really good striker, man. I think he has a reach advantage as well, so good uppercuts, good boxing. He fights very long, and man, he has a lot of heart. GSP is a tough dude too, but if GSP cannot get him down and this fight stays on the feet for a long time or even for a little, I think he's going to get picked apart really bad. So I got David Onama knocking out GSP, and that's my second and final bet of the night, 3 units plus 145. Let's get it. Next fight, Austin Wayne, Jonathan Diniz. I'm not confident in this pick. I'm going to pick Diniz, but just because Austin Wayne has no chin. Next fight, Ariana Lipski versus Korean Silva. I wish I would have got her at plus money when it was for like a second, then it got steamed. I like Korean Silva. She's one of my favorite fighters. She's definitely one of my favorite prospects in the division. I'm just not interested in betting her at minus 160 when she was, plus money like a couple weeks before. I should have looked into it and taped it and bet it then. I didn't, so I'm going to pass. I think that she's going to beat Lipski. I bet on Gatto last fight against Lipski. It was a close fight, but I do think Karina Silva's a lot better than Gatto. I think Karina Silva's a real deal. So I hope Karina Silva wins, but I'm passing just because I didn't get plus money when it was, and now she's like minus 160. So I think Karina Silva's going to go out there and smoke her. So Karina Silva's going to win. Next fight, Ryan Spann, Bogdan Guskov. Close fight. Very tough fight to call. It's a close fight. In reality, you could say it's a dog fight or dog or pass. It's just, I don't know. I'm going to pick Spann. but I'm not confident in this pick at all. Could he lose 100%? It's just I feel a little more confident picking Spann. I think that he has a big grappling advantage here, and on the feet, it's it's anyone's game in my opinion. But if Spann goes to grappling, he should win. And I think he has the cardio advantage too. So I'll go Ryan Spann. Main event: Nicolau, Alex Perez. I got Nicolau. I'm not really in the business of betting to minus 180, but yeah, I think he's gonna win this fight. Alex Perez is it's just really. I don't even know if he's gonna show up. We don't know, man. He looked a little better last fight, but in my opinion, I think Nicolai's going to win pretty confidently. But I'm not trying to win the juice, so I'll pick Nicolau. No bet. So picks, we got Nicolau, Spann, Korean Silva, Diniz, Onama, and Means. We got Henry, Hubbard, Machado, Souza, Llontop, Petrovic, and Maheshate. And the two bets, 3 units on David Onama plus 245 and 1.5 units on Tim Means at plus 240. So, yeah, guys, please like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments who you guys have. And I hope everyone has a winning night. And let's get it, man. We're going to have going a huge the second half of the year is going to be big, man. I'm telling you right now. We're going to get back on track this weekend and, go 3-2-1 the last 6 events. Let's get it, boys. Peace.